CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's hold together. Let's hold together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Hey, Chrissy. I can't hear you. Hello, Liberians.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing very well today. How you doing?
I am doing good. I mean, God is great.
Yes. It's good to be here, Liberians. It's good to be here. Those who are listening to us by way of the radio or you on here by YouTube or social media. It was really great the last time when Madam Grace told me that she checked out our YouTube channel, and so many of you are viewing by YouTube. So welcome, and we'd like to just tell you that we're here to talk about CMC issues. And so I'm going to now turn it over to Madam Grace Goa. And also we have Ansu and Henry in studio today with us. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I almost didn't make it to the show tonight, but I had to make it. So I'm here. It's nice to be here. CMC Strong. If you want to show, please share the show for us. My name is Grace Kowa, and I'm a senior singer. And I would like everybody tonight to take a brave step and just share the show to at least 5 groups, so our people can come on and we can talk about social issues, political issues, moral issues, and also we can push CMC agenda, because CMC agenda is the best agenda during this time for the liberal society. It's nice to see Ansu and Henry in the studio. I want to welcome everybody on the platform. Thank you very much.
Yes. Ansu and Henry, you want to go ahead?
Yes, it's a great thing again to be back. We like to say good evening, a better still good afternoon, whatever time it be to the era. And all those following the broadcast, we like to say welcome to the Political Lodge. It's a regular feature. We are always here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's a great honor again to be here to do or piece of job. Good seeing you guys on the weekend. Unfortunately, that was not on yesterday. It was actually amazing. So again, on the weekend, the start of the weekend, we say welcome again to all of our followers. Like you always say, when you are at a clinic, you're on post as a security guard. Whatever you find yourself doing at about this time, we have to say welcome to the political lodge. We are here up to 1:30. Unsocially Henry Jala together when we run you up to the hour 1:30. So say greetings to you guys.
Thank you. Ansley, like to add anything, or we can go ahead?
Yeah, yeah. So thanks to thanks to you people. This morning, I almost missed my morning show because I left from here this morning I think around 3
Mm-hmm.
after the show. I was raining out there, so I had to wait for the rain
Yeah.
and still stay in the building. So again, I had a schedule early in the morning, again 7:30 to come out the morning show. So it was about I think 7:25. I
Mm-hmm.
was up and just I took the clothes phone and came running, for the show. I said the thing are doing so that says there been I
Yes.
went,
Yes. Yes.
I said I
Yes.
said that thing yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said that thing yeah. So but that's it, Australia always Australia. So we say thanks again to Dad and thanks to you, Madam Griggs. Good to be here. And as I hear we say, we are here up to 1:30 Liberian time, 1:30 a.m. So we are fully prepared to run the weekend edition of the Political Lodge.
Absolutely. I wanted to just add something, before Madam Grace comes on and moderate the show for the rest of the time. It's such a blessing to me, and uh, I'm so appreciative of CMC having their own station or own time frame. Actually, not their own station because there's others on the station, but their own time frame where they can come and speak about CMC, so you can get all of the news. You can get what is happening to the political leader or other leaders in CMC. Not all political parties have this opportunity. So I want you guys, if you're CNCmers listening to the show, to just go ahead and share the show in your different groups, because your friend, it may not be my friend, or my friend may not be your friend. So just go ahead, let's share the show. And of course, appreciate just being together tonight. So again, I want to welcome you to the Political Lounge. Gracie?
Yeah, thank you, Doc. I was hoping since it's free Friday, we can do Freestyle Friday, and maybe Ansu and Henry can moderate the show tonight.
Oh,
No
And
problem.
yeah, they can moderate the show and ask our questions, and do as we do on the platform. So let's see what happens. These people are two giants in that studio. They've been working there for years. They know how to work shows also. Ansu, it's up to you.
Yeah, so
Henry,
so
you
no,
got
no,
the
no more bars, right? We can talk about anything tonight, right?
yeah,
yeah,
freestyle.
it was shows up there. So as you got higher as band and what's the coach for tonight, what we up to. But just before we proceed, let me do it as an appreciation for the technical team. They are always watching our back.
Mhm.
Our coming on mostly depends on the technical team when it comes to the Renaissance Radio. If they will not be on their feet, will not be here. So they recognize that the technical director say, "My man, right there, yeah, on your guarantee, thank you, sir." So they recognize them, and many thanks to them for a job well done, for always watching our back, and they always stay awake as well. Whatever time when we are out from here, they themselves they're out. So they recognize them. Many thanks to you guys, and then this is a process. We are into it up to 2029. So let's keep it working up. But it's actually good seeing you guys again. Like you guys said, we are moderating. So are we coming up or we stay down?
They have what I probably
What do you then I didn't opting and worry. Then you can put me down because I worry Jesus names. Jesus name and I don't need to
Don't do
be.
that over there.
I'm open to whatever you guys choose to do. Is
You
yours.
can put us down. You can get up by yourself. Let's see.
If that's gonna change or make you guys feel
Happy.
good, that's fine. It's not where I am. It's not my title. It's not my position. It's who I am and what I have contributed to humanity.
Okay, so again, we see it as it's a privilege indeed, to be here, and also the opportunity given to us. So for those who are monitoring the radio, we'll also welcome to the political lodge. Yeah, the two iron ladies have given us uh, the ladies have given us the stage, yeah, to run the platform tonight with them. So we would like to say stick and stay. We have a lot to discuss here tonight on the show, and some of what the things we'll be looking at. Today is Friday, as Mana Grace said, so we'll focus most often on not major things happening or happening back home today. So just few things we're going to recap on, and then just look at some of the things that are happening. Maybe for the past, it was on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. It was on Choke platform, but because of the time, so just couldn't run through, our discussion. So since that and my Grace is on, we'll look at it. At the same time, we also look at the preparation ahead of for the September 27th program. Today is the 19th. At this intense for our preparations going on for the entire team there in the UX. So we'll briefly talk about it too on the show, and I give that Brentwood the opportunity to talk to the president. That's part. The people said the U.S. rate drop. People said things prices drop, but it still remains out the same. Transportation fares still remain the same. Everything is just the same. So we hope to have time so they can talk to their leaders, because they're the people who they voted for, who they put into power, who they put into office. But CMC, as I said, we will look at some major activities like the September 27th program. So that and Madam Grace will get the ball rolling to tell us how preparation going on, has everything set up. Today is the 19th. Is it still stand for the 27th for this month?
Yes. So the program is still on the 27th, of course. So it's next weekend. We hit off on the 26th of September, which is this month, and we have a whole agenda for the weekend. I'm going to share the agenda here with you guys, and we are on course with everything, so we are looking forward to this. Let me see if this is the one. Yeah, we're looking forward to this. On the 26th, we have a place set up. The address is there. You see Friday the 26th at 3 p.m. So let me just read the entire flyer. It says Citizens Movement for Change, Pathway to Change Gathering, September 27, 2025, weekend agenda. So Friday, September 26th at 3 p.m., all CNCmers that will be in town will be meeting and greeting. They will meet and greet each other at 1419 Hope Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So they will meet at 3. Those who can make it there will make it there, and they will do a meet and greet. And then on Saturday, September 27, 2025, 11 a.m., that same location will go there and have a CMC USA meeting with the political leader. Means that all the USA plus the global chair, which is Dr. Francine, because the other global people are not going to be in the meeting. She's going to be in the physical, in person. So she will represent the global there, and we'll have a meeting there at 11 a.m. at that same 1419 Hope Street in Philadelphia. Then in the evening on Saturday, September 27 at 6 p.m., our main program, the Pathway to Change event, is an introduction, a town hall, and a fundraiser dinner. And we'll be meeting there at 6 p.m. And our guest speaker will be there, who is the Honorable Mayor Musa Hassan Benete. He's going to be the guest speaker at that program. And we'll also have a Q&A session at that program. At that time, it will be a fundraiser. We'll have a dinner, and the political leader will be there to meet people, and they will meet him in person. So we're expecting a very beautiful turnout and a wonderful time that night. It will be at the Clarion Hotel, 76 Industrial Highway, Lexington, Pennsylvania. And that we're looking forward to that. There will be nice food, and this event is actually free. You enter there free, dinner is free. We have a cash bar, which means if you want to drink some wine and you like to drink Cavassier and Hennessy, then you can, go to the cash bar and pay maybe your $5 or $10 for your glass of wine. But everything else there is free. So then on Sunday, September 28th at 6 p.m., the Liberian Mandingo Association of Pennsylvania, LIMAP, they will be having an honoring program. They call it honoring program our own, and it will be at 7200 Grover's Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And Honorable Musa Hassan Belete is going to be the honoree. So they're going to be honoring him that night on Sunday, where all the CMC members will also go to support him at that point in time. So that's the three activities for the weekend. Actually, it's four, but one would be two would be at one place and then the other. So these are the four activities for the program this next weekend in Philadelphia area. So we are looking forward to it. But that can come in if she has anything else to say on it. Maybe I left something out.
No, I think you did excellent in sharing your announcement, the CMC's announcement, and also highlighting the different events in the beginning with Friday and going all the way until Sunday. I look forward to meeting everyone. I look forward to us having a wonderful networking event. You will find that CMC's program is like no other. We is very orderly, organized. People ask great questions in the past, and so I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward. And it's a dress up event. Let me just say that it's a formal event, so we'll be dressed up. And if you know anything about CMC, you know that the women in CMC can dress. The men need to know how to wear clothes. So we'll be expecting a whole dress up. Some people will be wearing the ascars. Some people will be wearing the pota. Some people, if you are seeing any CMC event, you know that the people then they dress. CMC must know how to dress when it comes to the event. And then, we want to make it a joyous time. So we don't talk too much at our events. We go and do what we have to do, and then we party at the end of the day, and we eat good food.
Yes, there will be good food, but I also want to emphasize this: it's going to be a fundraising dinner as well. So we appreciate if you can prepare to support our different ventures that is primarily in Liberia. CMC, as you know, we do and talk. We want to continue, whether it's to build a school or support the restructuring of roads in the country, or to help a child or a woman, legal fees, whatever the different chapters come out with to support. This is where the money is going to go towards. So it's highly going to be involved with Liberia. As you know, this is the party that wants to transform what's happening in our country. So I look forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to great music, great food. You're gonna definitely hear a lot of CMC music. There's gonna be wonderful food. Madam Grace is even making a little souvenir that is Liberian oriented for you to have on the table. And I think I told you the last time, we're also going to have things for sale, because we do the traditional way of collecting money. We're going to have like this, let me put it this way: this is your suitcase tag. You know how when you travel and you go to different places, like sometimes when the suitcases come, all the suitcases look alike, especially if it's a long flight. So you can tag this on your suitcase, and inside they will be inserted like a CMC kind of label that you can just put in here, because I wouldn't want you to put your personal information here. So you can recognize each other as you travel as well, but you have this. So this is first come, first serve. We anticipate that this is going to go so fast, like everything else at the event. So, be prepared to come and, just uh, buy and purchase from us and support CMC. So, thank you so much.
So, Madam Grace and Dr. Richardson,
Mhm.
just to give us a clear picture, a different picture of the event, maybe the event of the last visit, the last time the PR went there, and this one on the 27th, 28th, just to give us a different picture, how you going to look like for this one, scheduled for the 27th to 28th.
Madam Grace, did you want me to?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Doc, and then when you finish, I can come.
Well, the last visit the PL came for, we didn't have a formal event like to introduce the pathway to changing our country. We did not do that. Went to different places. The PL's invited to different organizations. He came. He was invited by the Liberian state representative in Rhode Island, so we made a quick trip up to Rhode Island. We got a tour of the state house where they, practice lawmaking, and the lawmaker in Rhode Island was very gracious to us and to also the PL. And then we came back to the Philadelphia area where the PL then met some people from different groups. He met people from the Nima community. He met people from the Bon County community. He met people from the Madingo community. And of course, he had some downtime. I'm sure you've seen one of the videos where we're just getting to know each other, bonding a little bit and having some fun. um, and so he did do a little bit of shopping. But this time around, we're going to be focusing on CMC's business. I think that's what I want to say. Primarily CMC business, because as you can see, there's going to be people, members and leaders coming from different parts of the United States, and we hope Europe and for different parts of the world. That's what we hope for. But primarily, we have people coming from, you know, um, Arizona, Maryland, Minnesota. They'll all be coming in. And then we're going to spend some separate time just having a CMC business meeting, which is something that he did not do when he was here the last time in a formal way. He met with people and to the phone and conversationally. But this time we'll be talking about CMC's business. He'll be giving us probably, I foresee, as he usually does, he'll be giving us some directions and progress
Mhm.
that the organization has made. We'll be discussing some of our challenges and how to move forward. So this is what I'm anticipating that will happen when he comes here this time around. So yeah, that's what I foresee that might be happening. I don't, Madam Grace, did I forget anything you wanted to add in?
No, not really. I would just add that this is a significant difference because it's one of the programs that is the political leader will actually be a part of. Remember, he came to the United States and we took him around, but he was not a part of any actual CMC program. So we had a program in Minnesota. He did not attend because of his schedule. We also have one in Halifax, Nova Scotia. In Canada, he wasn't there because of the schedule again. So this one he will be in the building and he will be present for a actual CMC event. And that's the difference. And he will be speaking as well. He will also be taking questions, answering them from the people. And we look forward to that. And he's gonna wine and dine with the crew, the CNC members, the team. We have a whole executive team, that would be a part of this program. He's gonna meet up with them, engage them one-on-one, get to meet them in person. He met some people, but have not met everybody, so he will get to meet his executive team and the CMC officers and team leadership all here in the United States of America. He will get to meet these people. So, we're looking forward to that. Is one thing, you engage on Zoom. He met them on Zoom all the time. We meet on Zoom and have meetings. But for you to see the actual person, and you can, it's an in-person meeting, and you can have that kind of in-person meeting. It's a vast difference. So The CMC members, they are looking forward to that. A lot of people who are just regular members, they are coming also to get to meet
Mhm.
him and shake his hand, get to take pictures with him. We have a whole red carpet, going on with a CMC backdrop. That would be for pictures and everything. And very renowned DJ would be in the house, so the music would be on point. We get to dance and all of that. So so this is
Are there are there
yes.
are there any reason are there any reason or specific reason of this added visit to the US, Manacher?
Can you come again?
No, I'm asking whether any special reason or specific reason in terms of his added visit to the US, going there the first, second time, and any specific reason for CMC?
Oh yeah, but I think he really wants to be a part of this particular program because he hasn't been to any the programs here in the United States. Remember the last program that we went to with executive of CMC and with the political leader was in the UK when we
Hmm.
actually attended a program as a group, and that program was very nice. We had a good time, but it was not a CMC program. He was a guest speaker at another, organization program. So one of the reasons he really want to be a part of this because the Philadelphia, America means a lot. America, the relations with America and Liberia is huge. So America, as a group of CNC members here, the support is even stronger because we live on this end of the world for the party. So
Yeah,
he's gonna be very, very excited. That's why he wants to be part of this. And moving forward, he might probably try to be part of most of the major programs that will go on when it comes to CMC within the United States and around the world. He wants to be a part of these things. Sometimes his schedule is very tight, but he tried to make sure that he can, get in here and there to be able to attend these programs to meet the people. And that's the reason why he was even coming to Halifax, Nova Scotia, but just that the schedule could not allow him. Remember that time when we were going to Halifax, flights were being stopped.
yeah,
Canadian airline had problems. So all those things were battling to against him, but we still made it there. He couldn't make it at that time. So, so thank God he can make it here. And for
yeah,
this program in Philadelphia is one of the concentrated states when it comes to Liberians in the USA diaspora. So we happy that he's making it here. And after that, I think the regional chair for the Midwest will probably try to schedule something to got another concentration, which is the most one is in Minnesota. So she might probably try to schedule something to happen in Minnesota, again, because he wasn't able to make it to that Minnesota or first program. And so all the concentrated areas here in the United States that have Liberians a lot, you might probably try to, make sure he comes when CMC is having a program in those areas to be part of that. He wants to, the political leader is always want to be present when it
hmm
comes to CMC. Yes, he always wants to be a part of everything. And that's a good side of leadership. So we are looking forward to seeing him.
yes, very good, very very good. There's this issue that I was just saying where Liberians always have this doubt about Liberians being abroad away playing major role into Liberian politics back home. They always have this doubt that the participation it means nothing. Yeah, I don't know. So whether you put a clear the dive for Liberians, always thinking on it that people abroad participation in the Liberian politics, it's just nothing, just a waste of time. And then looking at you people on that side, Liberians on that side, CMC Global indeed play major role, into the CMC activities, especially here in Liberia.
Yeah, also I will never underestimate, and I will encourage all Liberians to not underestimate the power of the United States and the power of Liberians in the United States and the diaspora as a whole. I would like to even use the analogy when we in this part of the world sneeze, Liberia catches a cold. If you look at the remittances that we have sent, during good and bad times in Liberia, during wartime, during uh, the time that we have now in terms of Liberians being able to get money just by Sendwave. I'm not talking about security and the stability of the government, but just by Sendwave. Liberians send a lot of money to sustain their families. We make us a significant portion of the GDP of our country. In during wartime, Liberians truly advocated for peace. Many of the people who went to the different meetings that were held in Ghana, Yamoussoukro, they came from the diaspora area. So I really want to say that Liberians are very much involved in wanting to see a better Liberia. So it's very important that all leaders who are interested in working in Liberia or being a leading Liberia should maintain, like our PL is doing, a wonderful, great relationship with this diaspora community. Our PL already he's worked towards that. He has a wonderful relationship with members of the different groups, in the diaspora. I also like to say that over the years, people in the diaspora have really, really supported Liberia, especially CMC. We want to not only be like the cash cow, the ATM machine for Liberians in Liberia. We want a partnership. I'm using the word partnership. Want to know what is it that is important to you. Many organizations in the past, what they did was, they just say, "Oh, we need our headquarters, the rent to our headquarters paid," and the mother organization, which I call the diaspora organization, will do that. But CMC is not like that. We want to be able to engage. You will be there on the ground as well from now until 2029. Don't be surprised if you see me, Ansu and Henry, if you see me tomorrow or next month, don't be surprised, because that's the way that CMC is structured. We want to be able to participate and be there. But don't underestimate the diasporans Liberian. Oops, they left us. I guess I talked too much. There they are. They're back now. I think. Oh, they left us again. Yeah, I mean, Madam Grace, I think you can also agree with me that CMC is different in terms of, we are not going to just be able to, throw money at people in Liberia, but want to be able to work with Liberians, want to come into your community, want to come into your classrooms, want to be able to have conversations with you, just like our political leader does. When he goes over to different communities, he see the needs of the people. He went into Ganta, he saw the people needed dormitory was the chief complaint of the students. He said, "Okay, I'm going to build a dormitory that will house students in Sanicola." I'm sorry, that was in Kanta, I was in Sanicola. When he went to Kwanu Boni in Lofa, he saw that entire area had almost no school, no high school. He told the people, "I'm going to come here and, I listen to what you have to say. And we're going to build a school for your children." He went to the marketplace in Kanta. He saw that the place needed to be cleaned. It was dirty. The women were complaining, that they wanted to sell their products, but they were in the middle of dirt, something that they did their best to clean it up, but it was what it was. So he sent his machines to be able to clean it. So we look at the needs of our fellow brothers and sisters and cousins in the country, our family members and friends. And we're not just going to, want to, again, collaboration is the team, is the word that I want to use. Partnership is the word that I want to use. We're not just going to say we're going to sit in the United States and just, fundraise and get money and send it back home. We're going to come in and inquire about your needs and talk to you and find out what is it and how can we together transform Liberia.
I agree. We want to do the work hands on, and the political leader. We have a music say, talk and do. And we want to be part of the talking, and we want to be part of the doing. So that's why CMC is, gearing towards, and it's going to happen.
Yeah. Sorry, we slip off. So
Yeah.
good to be back. Yeah. Sorry. So we just went off the stream. So good to be back. folks, you're listening to the Political Lounge here on Truth FM, and also you can follow us on Facebook. You can also share the show tonight. Invite others to join you to watch the Political Lounge. Tell them it's live on Facebook, so you can do that. And also tell it also on the radio too on Truth FM live 96.1. In recent time, we visit to I think Nima County. There was some CMC and headquarters and offices were dedicated by the political leader. And a friend of mine, text me, Madam Chairman, and Grace, and said, "Your papa just on time. Everything he just on time with everything at this early stage. He's setting up such a morning party headquarters, and especially in the rural area of Liberia." So I told the person that when someone is saying they're prepared for something, meaning that they want to prove it, not to wait to that early stage. I think you guys saw the headquarters. I'm trying to get the photo out so we can place it up. But I think you guys follow that story where he dedicated the CMC headquarters in Nima County.
So do you have that video where he dedicated the CMC headquarters?
I'm trying to get the
yeah
the photo or the video for it out, so those that follow us on the screen, can see it to know exactly what we are talking about. And folks, so we move on to Maggie. The tension is building up back home. This deputy minister issue is building up. The tension is really building up. The U.S. students again is that what they say, the female militant are getting involved with this issue. Since this thing took place on the 30th of August, and it just been going on slow. The public now engaging government or the police on how the investigation has been treated. Well, I keep saying he's on investigation. Well, you still have him moving around. You have because he's been suspended, and the president also has appointed someone to that position to be acting. This government, as soon as you step off, someone in the bench already waiting for you.
Yeah.
No time to waste. Yes.
Take place.
No time to no time to waste. So the president appointed someone already to that position, and the problem now is the way how it's been moving very, very slow, the investigation. So other people getting in, this man should be beyond by in police custody while the investigation going on. But why it should be moving from place to place? No one knows Brian McGee location now, whether he's even home, where he's in the country. So today we'll follow a press conference from the UR campus, the females militant engaged in media today.
Friends, progressive journalists, militant, stalwart, intellectual background of Africa, big girls, Africa, oldest, the positive of consciousness, the Revolution Party. Permit me with a little latitude to bring you a warm revolutionary greetings from the Baba Watava, the Sheikh Khalif, the man who presided over the Territorial Politburo, Territorial Central Committee, General Congress of the Revolutionary Vanguard Unification Party. Also permit me to obey traditional protocol to introduce or recognize the person of the most powerful woman on the campuses of the University of Liberia, in presence of Kombe leader, Kombe teacher Belu, Q Kamara Q Belu. Comrades, progressive journalists, people of the state and children in Liberia, today we have assembled to respond to a sounding, to respond to an issue today that is still circulating within our state today. We start still responding to the rape case between Manda. Comrades, we have someone to respond to J. Brian McGee for intentionally raping a 14-year-old girl, which is an affront this country. Oh yeah, comrade. It is a gross violation to the law of Liberia for a child to be sexually exploited. So today we will respond to the Bureau of Women Affairs. And comrade will address the law in appliance or compliance to the law of Liberia. Besides the panel law of Liberia, we make it the honor state that chapter 14, section 14.70 will tell you that a state where a child is sexually exploited, it is a gross violation in that law state that such person or such personality should not be purporting and masquerading around here. If so doing, my girl should be detained and being body custody or custody while trials and all legal proceedings are ongoing. But today, we are witnessing my girl parading and masquerading in freedom, which is a gross violation to the state and the law of this country, and also to the international human rights law. People washing in and out of Liberia. Today we are come to stand. We want stand tall against rape. We want stand tall against injustice. And today the Bureau of Women Affairs has summoned to stand against injustice. That reminds me when Dr. Martin Luther King once said, peace is not merely the absence. Manda. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice. So the 14-year-old girl that made traumatized and stigmatized must be self-justice. And in that light, my girl must be detained. He should be in body custody. A medical report is sufficient evidence that the madam was tampered with. So my girl must be held accountable for her actions. In compliance with the law, such acts is a first, a statutory rape case. In compliance with the law, if my girl is not above the law, he is not above the law. My girl is not above the law. Not even his position is in government. My girl should be held accountable for his actions. My girl should be facing the law at this point in time, not to be masquerading, not to be parading in arrogance. This is a gross violation against women and children's rights. For so long we have been silent. For so long we have been keeping mute. It's not because we cannot stand for our own rights, but it's because the law will take its course. But when the law refuses to take its course, the people themselves will stand for their own justice. Comrades, people watching in and out of Liberia, we have come again. We were here once and we are here again. If Mr. Bwaga government cannot serve the 14-year-old child and will from the justice, we will take justice in our own hands. Oh yeah, that's what Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. If we cannot serve our justice, we will declare our own justice. Comrades, I'm not the official spokesperson here today to address the media and the people of Liberia concerning the rape case against a 14-year-old child. I'm only a messenger that have come to usher in the official spokesperson that will give you an official statement, an issue that is resonating within our country. We say enough is enough of rape. Our girls should have freedom in school. Our girls should have freedom of movement, not to be raped around and those perpetrators work with impunity. So comrades, on that light, I would like to reduce my intellectual hype because it is not intellectual day. It's not a normal intellectual day. We are just come to warn Mr. Bwaga that we were here, tell us all that we were here to commit his recklessness. A recklessness where minister people holding top position, taking advantage over women and children in this country. So comrades,
we can't hear.
It was a press conference organized by female militant students of the University of Liberia. doing full participation into that case. Should I say alleged rape case? Where you listen to what
Yeah.
she said. The medical report it says she didn't get a temper already, and that's the concern. Why the medical report showing that the girl somebody temper with her, and at this time, the government is still saying they want to do different texts. And Mr. McGee, is still being home, uh, from home to police station, having conference investigating him when the medical report shows that uh, someone tempered or she was tempered with. So let justice be done on her, man. They see it, and that the government is playing with this case. The government is bearing this case. So the tension keep mounting on government. Women groups keep gathering at the Capitol building. Women groups keep gathering at various uh, the agencies, institutions, the ministries, the Ministry of Justice, and now some women groups are focusing on to engage the U.S. Embassy on this case. They are concerned points they are pushing now is why must the minister be home and be undergoing investigation? Where is the minister now? That's the question. So ordinary man will be behind by, going through investigation, but why not at this time? So that's why on the table and also why on the floor now, Madam Chair and Dr. Richardson.
I wanted to ask Doc before you come in. So those students, are they from the University of Liberia?
Yeah.
Okay, so and they call themselves female militants of the university.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are they part of the army? Because in other countries, when you can have students like that, but then when they're in that kind of position, they try to enroll into the army or something like that while they are in school. So are they looking? I don't know whether you know that answer, but are they looking forward to be part of the Liberian army? I like their stance. Are they?
Oh, okay. Oh, you see, you like the way how they were speaking, how
I like the way they stood up for justice for the young girl. But I was just asking because where we live at, the people have you can be in high school and you can also enroll to be in the army while you are in high school. So when you graduate, you just go on to serve army duties and be part of the army. God, see them dressed up like that. I was asking if it's known that they're supposed to be going into the army, the Liberian army. Yeah, that's why I'm asking, but I don't know if you know that answer. But I mean, I like their stance, I would say, on what they are standing for is the right
Mhm.
thing to do. And what she said is right because the report an initial investigation on a rape case, there are a lot of advocacy for rape for Liberia. It's just that people are getting so discouraged, but people are still pushing, especially Lawani women are still pushing. You see, if you go to the Lawani page, you will see the posting there. They are still pushing for victims to get justice in the country, and which is a good thing. But they report the initial investigation of a rape case supposed to be the victim will report. So the process will begin. The report the law enforcement will take the report, and they will from the parents or the guardians. Then the police will start to investigate. The police will
Mhm.
investigate. They will conduct the investigation, gather evidence, and then they interview the victim, the witnesses, possible collecting the semen from the child to
Mhm.
everything. So I don't know if they got a machine for that in Liberia, but that's the process. So now, what she said that captured my mind, she said that the girl is under medical care and they found out that she was tampered with. So they have something to show that this girl has been tampered with. Right away, if she's pointing to this man, the third aspect is for him to be arrested. So
Mhm.
they were right about that. There's supposed to be a warrant of arrest on him with the sufficient evidence that this girl was tampered with. So that evidence supposed to be taken either to the lab or they should send it right away to Ghana or Sierra Leone. The people who got the mission to check to see, and then also witness testimony like the girl dad saying that his daughter has been telling her that this man was, calling her and things like that. So they're supposed to follow that procedure, and the suspect is supposed to be observed and arrested and they start to process him. He's not supposed to be walking up and down in the street. The mere fact that the girl is even, she was tempered with and she pointing that this man did it to her, and they have some of the evidence and witness testimony, supposed to be arrested, he's supposed to be charged. After he's charged, they go to court, and if enough evidence is there to show that he just touched the girl, now he's supposed to be uh, uh, um, uh, persecuted or charged with rape, of a minor child, which is a criminal offense, and also sexual assault, and he's supposed to be charged with statutory rape and all of those things. And then after he's charged, then they go to the legal proceedings. After they do the legal proceedings, he found guilty, then they come to sentencing. Once he's convicted. And it depends on the level of the crime. He gets the time for that level of the crime according to the law of Liberia. So I agree with the female managers of the University of Liberia. How is this man is still working, and the president just got to even suspend him, but he's still free. He can leave the country any day and he can go, and they will not get him again as the usual thing they always do. But this is my take on the answer.
Well, that you want to comment before we play the next video? We just want to play all these videos where women group gathering, protesting on the issue. Before you respond to it, or you want to talk?
Yeah. Actually, I want to respond to this before we move on to the next video. I want to tell the women's, I think the soup group.
Yes.
They were soup. The student unification party. I want to just tell them thank you, and I really appreciated them speaking out. Although rape is everybody's business, is both men and women's business in Liberia. I want to address their message they had to the Liberian people. They talk about this, how rape and any sexual and gender-based violence that occur in the country is an affront to women. It's an affront to young girls. It's the front of the future of our country, because in the end, the women are the one who connect to the children. They are primary care providers for the children. So I understand exactly what the men, and it's too tall and loud and firm in terms of speaking about that. They talk about Brian McGill being in jail, and rightfully so. You see, in developed countries, and someone who have a lot of expertise in people who harm other people, we have to also look at the psychology of Brian McGill. Is he wired to perhaps like younger women and younger girls, therefore putting girls at risk? Or is this maybe a behavior, a learned behavior, where he saw somebody else do it and he's doing it? Or is this just, a habit that he does? So these are all the things that, he needs to be tested and evaluated for, and needs to be also isolated from girls. But if he's running free in the community, okay, he could possibly be a threat to other young girls. Just his action, okay. Number two, people get traumatized just knowing he exists in the community, knowing that somebody who is being accused of raping a young girl is traumatizing enough. He's traumatizing people in his community, young girls in his community, women and men in the community. So he really should be, as part of his investigation, maybe under some kind of house arrest or some level where he's isolated from the community, because we don't know his psyche, we don't know his mindset, we don't know what he's going to do next. Is this something that he's been doing? We don't know if he's wired this way to do it, or we don't know how safe young girls and boys will be around him. So they talk about, respecting young women, and a government that takes a position, a very strong and firm position. Don't wait a couple of days. Don't wait to do investigation, because this has been a consistent pattern in our country. When women are assaulted, we wait on investigation. Sometimes the case go to court, and they always talk about, there's not sufficient evidence. There's preponderance of the evidence. When you get all the evidence, you can add it up and say that you. Okay, But you know, a lot of times they want, oh, let that make the evidence beyond reasonable doubt. I'm not a lawyer, but I know what it's like, you know, dealing with children sometimes, and them coming to testify against an adult is terrifying. So we need to respect women, the human rights of women, the dignity of women, because again, like I said, in Liberia, especially, women make up 50% of our society. You know, it's women who are the bedrock of our society. So I really commend those young women for standing tall against rape. You know, they talk about the freedom. Young girls need to have the freedom to be able to move in school, in a society. They don't need to be afraid that there's a rapist around, there's a rapist in a community, or that somebody's going to harm them. They need to have the freedom for other people to respect their bodies. Okay, respect the body of a woman. When a woman says no, she means no. When a young girl says, "Don't touch me. I don't want my body touched," you can't force her to harm her. Because you cause significant psychological damage when you have sex with a young girl who is not of age. You know. And last thing I heard her say, in the words of Martin Luther King, she said, "Injustices anywhere is a threat to justice anywhere," and that is the conundrum that Liberia finds herself in. There's been so many injustices against Liberian women. Rape is the second highest crime according to data from the UN. Rape has its most frequency occurrence in Montserrat County. Okay, we should all know that data. Most recently, women between the ages of 0 and 20 are raped. Okay, and impunity is our problem. We don't take people to court. We brush it off. We let people mingle around in the community and causing even further threat and harm to our young girls and boys in the community. So I just wanted to say, I want to congratulate them. It's good to hear them speak. It's good to hear their voice, because a lot of times we see is, you know, the soup men who are basically verbalizing their thoughts mostly about a political issue, even though this is a political issue.
After this one, when we come back, they will tell the people how this government feel, step by step reason, and how the people trusted this government. They walk in the people water. Remember 2023 took this government hard with a lot of trucks indeed, and we'll come back. We'll tell the people how the government really feel the people right after this other one.
Taking the same stand when it comes to other people, or when it was about other rape suspects. Their families and who can attest that their sons and brothers are in South Beach today just based on rape allegations. So why is the police asking for DNA, asking for patients? This incident occurred since August 30th. Today is September 18th. You should also join in asking why the delay. On August 14th last month, I ensured one massacre who raped a 14-year-old girl went to South Beach. On August 15th last month, I ensured a Harris who raped a young lady went to South Beach. So they didn't ask me. But okay, somewhere on their safe space, no, that's somebody's business. No, that's somebody's business. No, but we were over there. We were over there.
So folks, yes, feminists and activists, Big June, is here along with other activists advocating for the 14-year-old survivor who was allegedly raped by Deputy Minister Brian McGill. They are here, nobody's
wow, women, you yourself doing a recording your safety conference. I can run to you yet. Better your voice, stay on the sidewalk, please.
At this point, why are you suspecting these people?
Half of a month, they cannot arrest a rape suspect. We want to say, with a confirmed rape test result, a person will be incarcerated. They didn't go to jail. Yeah, they didn't go to other people. I don't even want to call one.
You have the right to be here, but now
I'm talking about rape and suspects who are not arrested from last month.
So Greg, my name is Archie. My name is Archie.
For me, I think if you ask me, the suspension is where the confirmation why they
This is the officer. Officer said it's not. The officer said it's not his business. The girl online giving him reasons step by step. The police officer said it's not. He said
Yeah.
it's not my business.
Well, I wanted to say something, Ansu. I want to
Yeah.
also say that this is the reason why we are pushing that come 2029, leadership should be changed in Liberia, because it's like we are going through the same old thing from the last government and then to this government. And that's why when our political leader, Musa Hassan Benete, got on one of these platforms, he also said, he said concerning rape, when he was asked, he said that he's gonna make sure, if he's given the opportunity to lead Liberia, he's going to make sure that DNA testing machine is in every county to help investigation. It's very important. That would be a way of stopping it. I agree, Squad. I will also advise to open a sex registry if I have the opportunity to have the sex offender then in Liberia. No. So when they're in areas, the people will be that where we live, when they are here, you can find them right on your cell phone. You know exactly where they're living, so you know that your children are not supposed to be in that area, or you will not rent a house in that area. So you have to segregate these people. These are some of the reasons that will help the cases and things to be limited, or minimized, I would say. And I hope during this time that the people are actually supporting the support services, are actually helping this 14 years old girl, because she would need counseling. She would need counseling. She would need assistance. Her parents would need that as well. They need counseling themselves, and it will play a vital role in her healing as a person. It's very important. And Dr. Francicia, she's a psychologist. She knows that, because right now we don't even know what that child is going through with all this noise and everything going on. Is even triggering her more, and hearing that her case is not being looked at, because the government has not made a formal arrest yet as of this time, and people are demonstrating the street for that. It's another trigger for her. So I hope they do the right thing. I always hope this government do the right thing.
Yeah,
So as I was saying, yeah, that come in.
Yeah, I wanted to add that, I think the women were mentioning the fact that how the assistant minister had the privilege. Okay, he was the privilege of being an assistant minister, so it appears that he was being treated differently. The woman mentioned there were other people, other men that she mentioned, who raped young girls or other women, and they are in South Beach today. Okay. However, because the man had a privilege, or perhaps been connected, okay, we do this often in our culture. If you have some kind of connection, if you know somebody, if you have your family that be shy in the country, then you don't face the same penalty as somebody who don't know anybody, or John Brown, who is just from anywhere, any family. So we need to have some routine, structure, and regularity. This is what CMC comes into play. We want, no matter who you are, it will be the jail or the laws will apply equally to all of us. Okay. And that's what those women were stressing today. They said that, I heard them say, usually once you rape people, nobody be talking about DNA investigation or you looking for DNA results. You just go, they take you straight to South Beach, and you go there, and you're there with the rest of the criminals. But in this case, Brian McKnight is given special privilege. He's given special treatment. And people are wondering, is it because he was deputy minister? Is it because he has connection with the president? Is it because he knows someone? So, we have to get rid of, thinking because I know somebody, or because my parents are bisha in the country, so I can do whatever we want to do. I also heard today, and I don't know how true this is. This is just a side piece, an allegation that some guy went and shot a bouncer at a club today, but because his family had money, they were in the diaspora, they were able to pay for him, to the guy who shot the perpetrator who shot the bouncer. They were able to get away with it. I don't know how true it is, but if it's true, that's wrong. The law is not applying equally to everybody as it should, and that's what we in the CMC would like to introduce to Liberia.
Yes. So, and I told someone, I was just trying to give them the pictures of showing them pictures of everything that is bouncing back to this government, And why things, going this way, it is because the people can always have a saying that you lie to come to power, but when you're in charge, you can lie because the people already experiencing already. What am I saying? All these things that are happening, that are just saying, Madam Grace, these are things that the government spoke hard against. Some of the key things I can still remember, they talk about the drugs, they talk about the rape, yes, and they also talk about corruption. So you see, how these things, it just bangs in the hand until they say you fool them up. Their own people, they will not also put down. Their very own people who they appointed, allow the thing to just fall in the hand, and they said they able to do the trouble. It was because you campaign. It was the message that you talk to the people. We have people in power. Your girls children, around your passing around and taking your girls children to people country. Those were the messages, jokes, the different way in which they could criticize and talk about jokes. They talk about it. The different way how they could talk about corruption, about people being corrupt in the system, even the PL. All example, they were included in their campaign messages and other stuff. It was also included. Today that rule form, we can't know anything, Mr. Bailey working. That's about how they working last. So your campaign, your thought, roll form. They talk all the negative things there. You're carrying power now. So why are you poking at racist man? Why you presented a very ugly picture of someone to damage someone only because of your own political gain? So these things are bouncing back to them. Today, they be the minister rape. Jokes, they have the Angel Spark and Angel.
Spark and die.
Spark and die Angel. When the people just fall in the street, just dying. No, the train just dying. The ends in the country, so they don't know.
Just brought a whole ticket bill that was on Thursday.
The corruption by the ticket to South Beach. The woman like say go sit and have the rest. After a few hours, we can't put it by us. After 2 hours, they go back to South Beach again. They put the person out. So everything just bounce back to them. And it comes back as that we fail the people, and it's clear to not blame people now for themselves to see. First administration, second administration, what happened now? We're going to 2029, and this is why we're always talking about telling, because they lie, campaign messages, you lie to the people, and all these things they're living after you, because at the end now, the people still experiencing these things. The people still living, you get them by saying from where we are now, from Pinsville to Monrovia, it's $150 that going at us. That lie. That is the city we stay paying. It was the city was still paying last the last administration. You get them by saying about gas price, the commodity prices of what is not stable on the market. You go to some area, you find there for maybe for 900, 850, 750. So there is nothing straight. So all the last internet that and Madam Grace, it just bounced back to them. You understand? It happened. What you're saying about the bouncer, you see what happened? It's the very first time for me I think in the country. I said, but they played in America, you know, a friend. Where people go to entertainment area and they say, or the police. Let me get that video of training. Get that video for us. Or the police took gun, go in his car. And that happened since last month. The one that said they just went into his car, took his gun from there to that entertainment place, and look at someone. And at the end of it, it just what that said, it just honor cover. People don't know about that story. People don't know what happened. It happened to one of the leading entertainment centers somewhere in Monrovia there. Bruns by, somewhere around the Single Bell. Argument broke up, went into a car, took gun. So that means moving to this country with gun. To who connection under this administration?
Can I ask you a question? So that case you were talking about, there was no arrest made on it?
Nothing. No arrest was made. It will train. Wow. It will go training. Today, this my gay case, the reason why it training for because it just it just bust the whole drum. It jumped outside, so no one to control it. They just say that more food. So anything that just bounce out to the public, meaning there is no control, they just say that no how maybe I left the camp and it will just just come out. There have
It's
been no
very
arrest.
to mean that somebody is in the hospital because they said the guy who was shot is in the hospital right now. He's still there. And there was no arrest made in
The boy got in a Range Rover and just stayed back and left.
So it means that the country is very lawless. Very, very lawless. Some people feel they have impunity and when they do stuff, they cannot be arrested. And that's the reason why I say it's been 20 years of these kind of things going on in the country. That's the reason why Liberians should open their eyes and want change at this point in time. That these, the 20 years has been wasted years. Wasted years that Liberia could be developed. Wasted years that our people that could be law and order in the country, that people will abide by the rule of law and not try to arrest certain group of people when something happened in the other group of people are sealed from arrest. So we have wasted years. Our Liberians listening and putting their minds to that this government can no longer lead Liberia in 2029. They're thinking about that. They need to start thinking about that. Because that boy, that man that was shot could be your brother, could be your family member. It's not because it's not happening to you, so it doesn't affect you. Because if we sit and allow these things to happen, one day will come to your door. And then what you're going to do when nobody stand up for you? And that's why the country need to stand up. The people need to stand up for themselves.
Every evening for a more drink, just seeing a customer you fighting, you want to kill the boy, and people, and when we're grown up people. You see the children spawning bloom, you see the boy spawning bloom. You don't expect the customer complain, you see? Damn. Now for a more. Mina get it, you are. Let's shoot you, Abby. Abby, let's shoot her. Abby, they kill somebody. Abby, they shoot the bouncer. Abby, they the bouncer. Abby, they shoot the bouncer. Abby, let me kill! Let me kill! Abby, let me kill! That shoot me kill!
So these are people who are in migration.
We can hear you.
Yes, you're there. That's the country there.
Country is not safe.
So he went to his car, he brought a gun and shot the man.
Yeah.
Because the video is not too clear. Oh my God. And this man is in the hospital today and there was no arrest made of this person who shot him. This country is very lawless then. It's scary. Are you kidding me? This is a lawlessness to the court. There is no way that somebody can be shot in a setting and there's no arrest, and we haven't even heard this thing until now. The man is fighting in the hospital for his life. For us to hear this is very sad times in the country. I hope the government do something about this.
Yeah, and this is why we speak about justice. We speak about the rule of law. We speak about people seeking justice in a country, because if you don't do this, if you don't seek justice, you don't deter this kind of lawlessness from happening. This is why people have court systems. This is why people have laws, and this is why people have the Constitution, so that people won't just go to bars and open places, or people won't see a young girl and rape her and feel that they can get away free. They can just parade the street and just take their guns with them. So if you give couple, we Liberians like examples. If you see a couple of examples, don't say I suspend somebody, I fire them. You make a press statement while you fire the person. I fire them for raping a 14-year-old. That is not allowed in our country. This is a country of rule of law. When that man gets arrested and whoever the perpetrator of that gun situation today gets arrested, he got arrested. Police IG supposed to come and he was arrested because he carried open arm in public place. That's a charge. There's a law for that. You can't just take your open gun and shoot anybody because you're unhappy with them. So when we do this, we will deter other people, whoever thinking whether they're in their right mind or not, to go and behave. Will decrease criminality in our country, because obviously right now everybody feel like they can do everything and anything they want to do because there's no law and order. And this is what, again, we preach for like-minded people. We preach for all Liberians to come together so we can transform our country. It's not late, okay? We can do it. There are people who want to see a better Liberia in Liberia.
And that's the reason why I can kind of think about it when the PL, Honorable Musa Hassan Benete and his lawmakers, those people that stood with him, fought for the law to work in the house, to set an example that we have to be protected under the law. Let me just tell you a quick story that happened here in Pennsylvania, in York area, recently, 3 days ago. 3 police officers were shot dead in Pennsylvania recently. You know why they were shot? They went to go protect our citizens. And peace be to their ashes, may their soul rest in peace, because the community is with them. Police officers and the soldiers are here to protect lives and property. You cannot allow a young man who just doing his job to be shot, and you do nothing about it. The reason these police officers were shot and 2 of them are in the hospital tonight fighting for their lives, you know why? Because a girl was being targeted by a boyfriend. She started going out with this guy, and they did that for 6 months, and she broke up with him, and he felt that she should die for some reason. She shouldn't break up with him. So he started to follow her everywhere, and she went to the police and told the police what was going on, that she felt her life was at stake. And this man was, he was everywhere. He even went somewhere and let her car on fire. And so she reported that, and he was found, on the people camera telling the woman and her child. So they called the cops, and the cops went there and they got the information on him. So they had warrant for his arrest. I'm just telling you how we are protected by law enforcement officers here in America. And that's the reason I tell you this story, because that man, that bouncer, was not protected. Although he was shot, he was still supposed to be protected within that space in time. But that man being arrested for another person should not go through that. So the police went to the warrant of arrest for him, on the people private property and telling the girl everywhere. When they went for his arrest, he was able to, I don't know how he managed, but the girl and her mother felt that he was in their home. So they escaped acting that they did not know. But they told the police that he was there. So the police went to the house to go to, arrest him for, trespassing and all the other allegations they had against him. The other allegation was he was stealing the girl. I forgot the allegation. They have something, they have a name for it. But you know what happened? When they went there, he blindsided the police. And he opened fire on the people because the people did not expect him to be in that location at the time, but they just wanted to go check. And then he shot the police and took 3 brave officer lives away. And we are still mourning in the York area for those people. But the beautiful picture is that these people sacrificed their lives to be in the line of duty to protect the citizens and the vulnerable people at that time. So my thing is that if this man shot somebody in a broad day open space where people watching go to his car and shoot this man down. The camera shows that because somebody recorded it, and he still has not been arrested after all this time. And this young man is in a hospital fighting for his life. This is sad. Is the police really protecting the Liberian society in Liberia? That's the question, Gregory Cuomo, tonight. Are your people trained to protect the lives of the Liberian people, or they are just there to go and break down CDC headquarters?
After political cases.
Yes, just after political cases. Are they there to protect the common citizens like the way the officers gave their life because they have signed up for that to protect somebody else's life? And that's why we don't play with law enforcement in this country that we live in. We give everything to them. We donate to them. We send flowers to their family because the sacrifices that they make. Are your people sacrificing for the Liberian people? How is it this boy is not arrested at this time? And he shot that young man. Nobody know what kind of injury he caused that boy. I don't know. I mean, also they don't have that. We just see the shooting. But what are you guys doing? The police is supposed to protect lives and property. Now, when people go into protest against rape, then they tell the people to move from that place. So you move from here, come here. No, that's not what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be protecting lives and property. So that's the question tonight.
Yeah, and I find I pray that, you know, the police and families of the police who were shot find comfort, peace, you know, and solace in the Lord. But again, Grace, like you rightfully said, this announcement, it was all over. Okay, what happened in York? You could go on your social media and see it. You could go on, turn the TV on and see it. So it serves as, if you're gonna take on the police, it's not gonna be an easy task for you. Okay, they're gonna come after you. So if we just sit down in our country supremely and allow, you know, people to carry open arm, you know, make other people fearful, then we are creating a lawless society. Okay, we are not following the rule of law. We are saying to our Liberian citizens that some people can get away with this stuff, like how Bill, Brian McGill can get away with, you know, tampering with a young girl, allegedly tampering with a young girl, all right, and get away. You can be, you know, got away for his DNA test. But then other people, you know, they have to be sent straight to South Beach. And other people, they can go and carry open arm into, you know, a bar, restaurant, whatever area, and, you know, get away with it. They can pay a bribe. They can, you know, get away with it. So we have to find a way to deter. We got to make people aware that our country is the rule of law. Gregory Cuomo, you should have been on this issue like yesterday. You should have been making announcements like yesterday. Okay, you should continue to have press conferences every day to bring safety to our country. So that's what I have to add to that.
Yes. So all these things occur last month. The issue of the rape, this fellow issue last month, and watch it, the way how we have already started to engage it already and start to discuss on the platform. Monday, you hear police calling press conference. There's a video training on the internet with someone who shot a friend. Monday, because that's the only time. It is the only time they will start to engage these things, except this type of platform having to flag the issues. So that blood in the hospital, fighting. The young man took gun, walked to his car. He just got by in the car and drove out. Someone said the police.
Yes, I heard.
That's it. Yeah. So that's it. It rests again on the government, as I said. The issue of corruption, all this in the for back, a lot of this. Just what Abana Grace talking about for the capital building, it will happen there. The two are just happening there, so no control. You understand me? All the way up to the country, everybody just doing their own set thing. So everything just bounce back to the government because you put yourself in front, and they are able to say you the rightful, you are there, you prefer it. You know, you are the rightful choice. That how you presented it, it just castigated everybody. It presented everybody ugly. So you're not in charge now. All the things coming back, corruption, drugs, people in the street now with gun, they take gun and just fire people, killing people. They throw in the country here. Spark Andrew died. They just killing young children every day. It just they're looking to say, I don't know. It just have just entered into our system. It can never be control because people came in charge and said that they are the medicine people there, the juju. They don't want to control it. They lie. So before we go for before take some calls, go to the line. Yeah. Spark Andrew. This is Spark Andrew.
What's that?
Spark Andrew there. Spark and that.
But you might be telling where you be showing us this horrible thing there. I think I'm not used to it.
Spark and that. How to teach you the children here?
DJ beni brought us there. I know.
Okay, put it down now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That area, Spark and that area I see there. So that how they train that in the country.
Yeah, Ansu, if I can speak to that, there's a couple of things that we need to do in our country. And if we had the leader as the hands-on leader as Musa Hassan Belti is, as opposed to somebody who's, show his incompetency in leadership, as in the President Joseph Boakai, you need to have an agenda. You need to have a plan. How you're going to attack this matter? We know that this has to be attacked from our borders. Our borders are so porous. People can come in there. You have to be able to talk about that. You have to be able, even if you talk about that, you have to be able to implement something, actions, implement actions. How you're going to address it? You're going to be able to talk. What are you going to do with these children who are now, on the streets, who are taking spike and die, as you guys call it, is marijuana lives with something. Marijuana lives with Famara something. Marijuana lives with some other tramadol. This is what they're doing. Whether these drugs, you have to have experts to manage these children. You have to have specific psychiatric hospital for them. You have to punish those people that are bringing the drugs. I know recently I saw again I saw in one of the newspapers there was a significant drug bust. In, I think it was the Broadville area, right?
Yeah, District 17.
Yes, District 17. So we had that drug bust there. Have we heard anything about it so far? We just saw them packing all the people suitcases and stuff. That place needs to be confiscated.
They quote a deal for the who to keep it. But I agree myself whatever yesterday. They quote what they quote they want to keep it. They say no, we don't want in charge. We should keep it.
So that means that they are not on a line. They are not on the same page. And this is too serious for people to be forcing the justice system.
The question is, what is the procedure?
Yes.
When they bust drugs, what is the procedure? Who's supposed to keep the drugs? When is supposed to dispose of it? All those things, but they don't have a process in place, and that's what we are saying. But I just want to say something quickly. That deportee, that boy who was deported and shot that gun, he never came from America with that gun. Just so to be clear, when they're deporting you here, they'll put you in yellow jumpsuit and I had to let you go home with or anything. Not even anything from your apartment. So that one he got it from right in Liberia. Let's just be clear on that. I wanted to say that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to add that they need to have some kind of agenda, some kind of rules, not just flowery statements. You don't get up in the morning, you say, "Oh, we're fighting drug, we stand against drugs, we know no drugs." You need to have actions. You need to take implementation of your actions. It starts with the border. It starts with arresting people. These people are bringing the drugs. It starts with having a treatment plan. It starts with having rule of law, the justice system, so there won't be this fight between, I think you guys say the police people and the DA office or whoever is fighting. There's a lot involved, the community, So you need to have set plans and monitor. You have to have measurable goals every month. You have to have a team, a task force that will meet every month to address this issue because it's very serious. It's just like the rape in our country. You have to study and understand this whole what is this drug that causing these kids to go into to coma in a way. Is this
Mhm.
marijuana laced with something? Because marijuana is one of the most prevalent drugs in our country, even though we don't plant or grow marijuana, but it's there. So somebody is bringing it there.
Yes. All right, folks. So let's recognize few those that following us. Few comments quickly before we go to the phone line. Bassaman CMC. He said we move Ezekiel Howard. He says CMC all the way. Winston said I'm following closely this morning. Ezekiel again. He said I'm following from my comfort zone. Bassaman, I'm following from the community where Brian McGee raped the little girl. My serious disappointment is to still see that rapists passing around here like nothing happened. Okay, and this one it comes from Diana Cortex. I'm watching from Canada. Thank you, Diana. Okay, that's Sophia Blambo. Some Washington, Dabonin, S. Brown, can talk show, some like grandparent, 11 you, my brother or my sister. Why you thinking some like grandparent is on your desk, so you get a handle it. Clitan, Galit Mantor, it is because they lie. It is because they lie and campaign on a false message. So you will always see things different. Okay, and so far, so you can share the show as we go to the phone line to pick up calls that and Grace the number.
It's
What,
it. It's at 9. We start now.
Yeah, we can open their phone line so they can have enough chance to call their numbers.
Okay, so let me
Okay.
just. Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
That before you come in with the phone lines, Musa Fatuana, he keep on saying since I signed up when the CMC website was launched, I have not heard anything regarding my membership card. The thing is that what era do you live in? We understand you always say that, but where are you? Because everybody who's signing up for the CMC or membership getting their cards except for you, Musa. So where are you?
Yeah, and even before we go to the phone lines, I want to mention, something that was on my mind. I didn't get a chance to air it out, and that relates to what Prince Moi and also Nukwe is going around and speaking about the political leader, Musa Hassan Biladi. We have to realize that our political leader is a savvy businessman. He came into this business to be profitable, okay, and also to have financial stability. We want to give him credit for being there for Liberia when we had difficult times getting people to bring petroleum and fuel into our country. Being the political leader as our political leader is, he took a risk, okay? He was brave enough to stand up for his country. And so we need to respect that. Every time I hear, and I have, someone like Moi who sanctioned, okay, who was also blamed for bribing people. I want Mr. Moi to know that I've passed through Bon County. I've seen his home. The home that he built in Bon County doesn't represent someone who just doing business. He had an elaborate home. I want to tell everybody in Bon County that tells us that he must have engaged in corrupt practices to be able to build such a home in Bon County right on the road. So Mr. Billy, as a business person, was into making sure that his business grow. When you're a business person, you think about growth and expansion of your business. You think about satisfying customers, satisfying Liberian people, making sure there's fuel in the country, making sure that you're storing the fuel properly for your customers. You want to make sure that you create jobs for other Liberians. It was Mr. Moi's job, it was Mr. Nukwe's job to make sure that we pass laws in the country that will safeguard the Liberian people in the country, that will safeguard fair business action. And if they didn't do it, and Mr. Billy saw an opportunity to be a business person, you do that as a business person. I expect people like Mr. Moi and Mr. Nukwe who've been in, which is Nukwe, where you pronounce it, Nukwe. He's been in the legislature for more than 10 years. They should be studying the laws. You know, if you can't come today, if this is why it feels like a witch hunt, because they've been there for years and they never study the law to make changes. All of a sudden, when they see Honorable Billy doing stuff for his people, and he did a great job, and I want Liberian people to think about how this man practiced excellent social responsibility. How many leaders, the Nukwe men, the Moi men, who we saw issuing one copybook and one pencil to the students, how many leaders do we know? How many of them are building schools? Can they tell me? Okay, I heard that Mr. Moi, he went and got money from the World Bank to annex a school in his district. We still got yet to go visit that school and see what it looks like. Okay, the same thing I heard that Mr. Nukwe did. He went and got added on to another school that he has in his district. So these people are supposed to be using the law to make the Liberia a safe place, to make business fair, to look to make investors want to come to our country. Instead, they practice witch hunt. They don't want to have anybody check them, and that's what our political leader does. He tells them, you need to be audited. You know, it's not fair that you be on the Ways Committee chair, Mr. Moi, and you have not even paid for legislative projects. You know, and Mr. Billy, that political leader, has been very quiet on this. He's a businessman. He's done well his social responsibility to communities. He builds schools. He's, you know, support. He uses legislative money to buy pickup for the clinics. He has a rice project. He recently just donated solar systems, solar lights to different communities. So that's what a leader does. That's what someone who's in the business and they take their corporate social responsibility. Sorry, I'm talking, and the thing just bounced on me. And they take their corporate social responsibility seriously. So yes, I'm gonna move on. I just wanted to say that and get that off my chest, because I've been hearing them say that, Mr. Billy did this and that, when this man is nothing but a good businessman. So I wanted to keep that.
I haven't been, since Simon Freeman, I really haven't been having that about opportunity to really follow him.
Yes.
Someone through his press conference says, I've read it. But this one time, there's certain thing he said with a political leader, what he talked about. Despite we are politicians, or you got to see as a business people too,
Yes.
and we are contributing because we are empowering our people. We are giving back. The people we are talking about that and Grace, the new people they not get business, nothing running.
Yeah.
Nothing running for them. They just building the cuckoo houses. They say where they put their money. Everything is just for themselves. They're not giving back. So they didn't know what the guys say. They didn't know what the business people going through. They want to use that political stuff and suppress, because the man is into politics. He's a businessman, but you forget to know how many Liberians that man is empowering. How many Liberians he's changing, transforming their life. So because of your hard politics of hate, you want to take decision. That's your business.
Yes.
Someone Simon Freeman said it one time. Myself, Mr. Freeman, I haven't been looking at fight, but then when you say you just hate it because of you being the politics and as a businessman, and the guys don't want to see you people, and you are making contribution to. You are empowering Liberians. Those are working for you. They're not different people. They are Liberians.
Absolutely.
But
And
I have information right now. Somebody just sent me. So these people, they think they will come for honorability, but they will just get paid. Somebody just sent me detailed information. He said, since I am out here and I see everything that's going on, say I support CMC to the fullest, although I'm not part of your party yet. He said, I'm on campus, and let me tell you about Senator Prince Moi. He said I should send him this to the journalists, but the people. He said the journalists could investigate it. He said on the 72nd Boulevard, opposite 7759 Entertainment Center, there is duplexes there. I don't know whether you know about that. And so he said that those duplexes is owned by Senator Prince Moi. The first duplex has 4 apartments, which contain 2 rooms each, and 4 stores for rent. And the second duplex has 3 floors. Each of those floors have 3 apartments, which is 9 apartments together. Each of those apartments are rented for 350 United States dollars per month. All of them are on direct with LEC. They are connected to LEC, but there are no paying bills. He said every time LEC goes in 72 hours to observe power theft, they escape those duplexes. When they go to go do the power theft, LEC don't touch the duplexes because it's owned by the corruption or king himself, Prince Moi. So LEC is working along with him. He said, how did I get this information? He said, I was an intern with a company who was renting that building and using current for free. There are other titles there too who are benefiting free bills because he's responsible to pay the bills, but there is no check on those duplexes. So LEC cannot show any amount of money he had ever paid for electricity on those duplexes. They are all working in cahoots. Madam Grace, thank you for exposing these things.
Yeah. Yes. You know. Yeah. And the thing about it, so we'll ask these guys, how do you have this connection going in your own apartment? How did you get money to build? You were there for more than 10 years. You know, what have you done for the Liberian people? I want to hold you in as a Liberian, Madam Grace and Ansu and Henry. I want to hold my lawmaker responsible for making good laws. That's one of their cardinal responsibilities. Lawmaking, oversight, and representation. That's what I want to hold them to. But they just come, it feels like witch hunt when you just come and take a businessman and say, I want to start digging up how his contract and how he's doing his business. Because you don't run a business, it's not easy thing. I'm a business owner. You got to take in your expenditure, your operation, especially bringing, when we talk about petroleum business, this means just build a state of the art storage tank in Liberia. All right. He also has been so compliant with the law that every single law, when you look at the contract, okay, every single law he abide by the contract that was sent. And so when I come in here, someone like Nukwe and Moi talking, you know, and not saying that we should get a look at these contracts because they're supposed to be responsible for lawmaking in the country. They are talking and say, oh, we gotta change the country. We're doing this for the better. All the time when the contract was asking all of the petroleum owners, the importers to pay royalty fee, where did the money go? Why is Liberia not developed now? Huh? So now when we start paying, when they start decreasing and paying the money to LPRC, that one will see development. I doubt it, but I'm looking, I'm waiting. And Grace, thank you for reading that, by the way.
Yeah, I have a lot of messages. I can't read all, but you know, I thank God that this platform is giving us the opportunity that people actually following what we're doing. And Liberian people seeing for these people to report all of this with him. I mean, I can't read, or I will start putting them on social media, although I will not show their names. But people got information in our country about these people.
Yeah.
The people got information on them. So you're not even paying LEC bill. Of course, you build duplexes. Where you getting your money from the Liberian people, money that you can't even get account of. And then LEC too is not collecting any revenue on those things. And you telling us that somebody who built a private business, you give all the money and take only 2 cents back to government. Is that any fair business practice? That's the question. Liberian people need to open their eyes. Today is probability, tomorrow it could be you. No good investment will be in our country. Any international investment, that kind of stuff, they will not come to Liberia to invest in anything. Musa Fatuna, I will call you because I the one will send your ID to you. You live in Texas, Houston, so I will call you. I'm still waiting for a batch of them to come. Once they come, I will send it to you. So please bear with us, Musa. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes. In regards to the numbers here tonight, let me just take a look at my conversation, my text message in here. Oh, geez, where is it? How did I get over here? Okay, so the number range from 80 to 100. Okay, so if you're calling in, you are going to be selecting a number between 80 and 100, and then if you are lucky, you will be able to win Is it $5, Miss Grace? They're winning tonight?
Yes, we will have 5 people supposed to win $5. Now, last week, 2 people did not call for their money, so I'm sure you still got that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We get a $10. So yeah, we get a $10. I have the $10.
Yeah, so maybe you call the names.
That name again, Madam Grace. That I don't know what you say.
The 2 people names who did not get their $10.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I really have to look at all my papers. So, but Henry's supposed to have those names. There were 5 people, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can find the names again, but 2 people did not get the money. So, Lord, that particular.
Ask me announce the number. Yeah, you're calling already though.
Henry,
So from 80 to 100. From 80
Yes,
to 100.
80 to 100, yes.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, Mama. Yeah.
I want to call last week, and my phone, the money finished, and he told me to call back, but I never have money.
Hey, Mama, sorry.
What's the name?
My name is Matthew.
Matthew.
I am a registered member of CNC. Yes. Then after what else, when woman call, then again we find out for wow.
Okay, Master, you win your file. We get to you.
Master, you really find the platform, bro.
Hold us accountable.
Yeah. Okay.
I told you, the thing has been on it for more than 4 months. I told you, they call on Friday, they will start to them, they will see to them for a last easy to get on the land. But they people, they actually they say they can't go. I paid them. I paid this and my life. Even
Okay. So her number is 0247,
right?
94 5163.
777 94
51 63. Okay, Mansera. Yeah. Okay, man. Thanks for calling, Mansera. So you already get your $5 already. Mansera said, I told you. Oh my God.
I mean, that was great. At least she held us accountable and she's right. Yep.
Yeah. Call, are you there? Yes. Abraham, go ahead. You follow the discussion.
So I do appreciate and that's great. But my treasure is due to the web case, of which the recording was played. These are things that workers go off at the time during the campaign when he said there will be no individual that will commit a crime and then go away. But I don't know. Why is it that, she's now procrastinating, the kind of case, especially when it is capital offense. These people sometimes they say things when they are not in position, but when they are there, then it becomes difficult for them, prosecuting those who commit those crimes against the state. I know, but sometimes I think 2029 for me is not continuing to say, I think we need to change the dynamic and bring in individuals who are really, with the interest of the people, because instead of bringing people who are interest driven and not, self-interest driven and not thinking about the citizen, then it becomes, so difficult to really, say, so I think what I need to do is needful and then arrest them, prosecuting if I'm guilty, and then place the impact. There are some people who are languages the impact today, like that man allegation, an alleged allegation, and then we have that for in the community for 9 years today, they are still there. But With no, investigation being done.
Okay.
And then guilty, yeah. So I think that they will speak on the case so that we can see, whether what they are saying is true.
Okay, my brother. Okay, so you have from 80 to 100. 80 from 80. So don't come beyond, don't come to 79. From 80 to 100.
Okay, so I will do 89.
89.
No, nothing there.
Okay. Kind of nothing there, oh. Nothing there for you today, oh.
Okay, cheese. That's for my job.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
for
That's the
Thank you
spirit.
for calling 077-692-7472. Good morning.
Good morning, but how you doing?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, this is Watson.
Watson, regular caller, regular listener. Good morning, Watson. Go ahead.
How was he?
Yeah, thank you for this so many talking points. This country needs government to do something about this really better. Okay, very, very all the people do things on their own. No law in the country now. The country is going to be very, very long then. How would you end up somewhere who fire somebody up to that? They are not going to put that in the act. And according to them, they also for their family, regular the family had it surviving. So the government will do something there for more security so that they'll be able to do well.
Okay. Okay, Watson, you get from 80 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think
Number what in there?
80.
Number 80.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Watson, nothing no 80. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So let's go. Let's see. Good morning. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Matthew Jones, regular caller from Garden Tree, to be specific, Marketing County.
Okay. That's Saturday. You up monitoring,
So the error is, by the grace of God, everything is calm. Yeah.
So let's say quickly, you've been finding the discussion. Let's hear you.
Let me say many things to the panelists for this plenty discussion. And also with the issue of the drugs, we got to keep working because the youth of this nation, in an effort for this nation to progress, it depends on the youth. So we have to seek the betterment of the youth.
Sparking that taking all the children, oh.
Just information that I got tonight from Nima County regarding the National Mental Concession Agreement.
Yes.
The Senator Young.
Yes.
On the social media page.
Young Twine.
Yes.
Platform. He's saying that the concession agreement, they have lawmakers that are going on a ground to take bribe from
Dokada.
National Mental Management.
Dokada.
Yeah. It's all on Facebook and people commenting, the kind of things. They are not relevant for our society and how will Liberia progress.
What kind of country gets to or law because of people?
To take money, in secret.
The people sell the country behind. Yeah, the people sell the country, my brother. Go ahead, you get from 80 to 100.
Okay, thank you so much. I choose 49.
No, you get 80, not 80 from 80.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I choose 76.
No, from 80 to 100. From
80 to 100.
82 to 100.
I choose 82.
82.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sorry. But thank you for bringing up the Jan story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that story. We'll talk about that story there.
Yeah, thanks for the information too. Thanks so much for the information. Caller, you around? Hello? Where you from? Who there? Yeah, Ibi. Try Ibi. Yeah, you're the owner, so you try one time. You on already. I can call you off. What's your 100?
He won.
Yeah, yeah, soon the 100. My AB man Sarah.
You
Yeah,
won.
he won. Yeah,
You won.
yeah, 100.
Yeah. AB number 07 777 16 76 47.
You won, AB.
7,
Congratulations.
76.
76.
Is AB a CNC mer?
Yeah, AB a regular follow on the show. Yeah. Okay, AB, thanks so much. The next caller 0776 927472. The numbers for you to call on 0776 927472. Call and then participate tonight. And let's hear you. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Hello? Number 7, district 1. Okay, you follow the discussion. Let's hear you. Three person. Just for the nail. Like just for the nail. Just for the nail. The people forgetting about the rape cases, the job cases, and going to be amusalo. Okay, my brother, you get from 80 to 99 because 100 is already. Too many money more. 81.
Nothing there.
Sorry, nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing 81. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for your input.
Thanks for calling. 0776 927-472. The numbers to call 776-927472. Call and participate tonight on the political last year. Good morning. You have to wake up. Or you come and win something. Wake up and push in your voice. Morning. Yeah. Where you calling from, bro? Oh,
When you realize down.
okay. Yeah, the way you sound sleepy or white, I don't know. But you been finding the discussion? You been finding us? Okay, let's hear you. So we're talking a lot of things. Which one you want to talk about? You been to the company yet? Okay, so just you guys, all those of you that took your ID card here, you just hold another bit. The boss there, the CEO, on the reliability, he's in charge of it. He's fully in charge of it. So I saw, yeah. So I saw him do that. We were definitely announcing on the platform, and I will announce it to us through our regular broadcast. So you got to pick it up. Okay, so get your number quickly. You have from iPhone 80 to 99.
I did 96.
96, anything there?
No, nothing to 96. So
Yeah, nothing there.
Nothing to 96. Thank you for calling. Thanks for being up tonight. Tom, so 3 more calls quickly. Can you guys just hit that? Just hit it. Bum, bum, bum.
yeah,
3 calls quickly. Yeah. No time. Good. Where you from? Okay, Moses, go ahead quickly.
Okay, I would like to choose 91.
91.
Nothing there.
no, nothing there. Somebody just said 91. Tell Mota you are supposed to be
Yeah.
check number.
91, nothing there though. Yeah. Someone talk about that. Yeah, you'll be monitoring that. So the number that will call you just, when I'm number that said nothing there, then you just forget about it.
Yeah.
That is it on this side. Hello. Are you there? You getting me? Morning. Yeah. He's speaking about something, morning, oh. Yeah, let's hear you. Okay. So do you want to attempt our question? Or numbers rather? The numbers? 83.
Nothing there.
Nothing on 83. Yeah. Must try. Yeah, try again. Oh. Yeah, hit it quick now. So we
So
can
you
go
have to open our lines and let people call. They can win the money tonight.
They're not open though. They don't. Morning. Yes, sir. Your name, sir. Huh? Morrison from Harris. You've been following us quickly. 30 seconds, then you choose your number.
Thank you for the document concerning the job issue. I'm going to appreciate the DEA actually the method they are using based on this is very something.
Okay.
I'm using their own oversight to pick out those job dealers.
Okay. Which number? From 80 to 99?
85.
85.
Yes.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Oh.
Nothing on 85. Nothing on 85. Yeah, hope you are from that part of the regroup.
Yeah.
Hope you go back and regroup.
The CEO or regroup.
I mean, put in the spirit, man. I mean, we want them all quick.
Morning. What's it? You hear something for us? Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't quite again. I mean, you can try again.
Go ahead. Who are watching? 84.
Nothing there.
Hey, watching. That's not 84. Yeah. So good note, guys. What happens is that the panelists do this for our listeners. All throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, the program comes on. So for those of you regular, you listen to Truth FM, you listen to Political Lodge. So the panelists here know why. Every Friday we give back. Or putting in news that they mean anything they call and regularly and participate on the show. So every Friday we get a scratch back. All right. So for those of you that regularly listen to Truth FM on Friday, I give away time when you're smart. Like Good morning. Go ahead, sir. Huh?
What's your name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is that?
Go ahead. 97.
Nothing there.
Nothing to 97 though.
I hope you're marking the numbers that nothing there so you can win the stuff. That's the trick.
Another 7,
Yeah,
nothing there.
that's
Though.
what I do. Like marking, or I can tell them all the numbers that people have called that nothing there, so then they
Yeah.
can do it.
Let's say go ahead. Okay, your name?
Thank you.
Go ahead, my brother. 90.
Yes.
Yes, he won. 90.
He won.
90 is out. So nobody should call and say 90 now.
Now who's that? What the person
90. So what's her name again? You guess on your what's her name again?
Oh, his second try.
D Dolo Kane. DOLO. Okay, so let's get the number 0888 22 83 87. 22 83 87. Here we get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you get your 5 years here ready, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
It's always good to try.
Yeah. Try.
To the goal. Listen to Madam Grace to say the Mokofi is there. You got to win them, man. The Mullah is there. Good morning. Who are you alive? We have let's say you've been following the show, right? Our discussion. Oh. So what you have to do? What's the time you always come in? Let me know. Oh, I mean, okay. So tomorrow, that very same time you call, but it should be between 11:30, 12 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead. I'll take your number quickly. From 80, from where straight to where them to we have 80 now. From 80 to 99.
Okay. Nothing there.
99.
Nothing there.
Nothing to 99. Yeah. Yeah. What?
How many people won already?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Two people won. That first day she called because she was a female. She got 5.
Yeah.
So three already won something. So remaining 2 people. Two calls. Henry, I also take 2 more calls. If they don't win, then you and Henry can guess the 2 numbers.
Okay.
So they are Freestyle Friday. Look at answer the new one. Nobody to win. I know they play.
Okay, so we can win it for someone. Good morning.
Yeah, win it for yourself.
Jonathan, good. You sounded too sharp. You up? You up and sounding very lively. You been following the show, right? Okay, so that's good. So what you do tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but today, because we're in the next one already. Today is Saturday, so that you can make a stop here between 11:30 and 12. Yeah, that's good. You have from 80 to 99.
Hey, you won.
He won.
Yeah, see it. So Jonathan number you win 5.
Yeah, he won.
I said him not smiling in that studio at all. He didn't.
Jonathan number 0772 70 58 16. 70 58 16 0772. Okay. And we want to try the last number. That begins to my number right now.
We got 1 more number left. You can try in the studio. The day Freestyle Friday.
That's 2 numbers. We got 3 persons already call number. Man, say what call number.
Yes, I think they include her.
Yeah, 3 person call number. Man, say call number so that the 4th person, we only want 1 more person to win. That's it.
Okay. Anyway, the person. Yeah, where you got it from? Come tomorrow to the Truth FM. I said between 11:30 and 12. Yeah. The guys can be here. The guys there, they can be here already. The men can put a thing right around here. So when you come, we'll show you the place here. 11:30, 12. You want to try the number? Which number you want to try?
From 80 to
From 80 to 99.
It is out.
It is out.
Nothing there.
Okay. Huh?
89 is out.
You can make it. Oh, we ain't when we watch it. You cannot on the end. Oh, yeah. So, who gave you? My God.
So here we can try the last number so we can get out of here. I mean, today is Friday.
Yeah. Henry,
Here, you want to try?
you go for 86. Man, that you go come on no more.
We'll see whether your master the thing. All the numbers being called. What are your market? Can I call one number tonight?
Give me 96.
Somebody already called 96, Henry. Really?
No one called 96.
No, somebody called
Yes,
96.
I called 96. I got all the numbers here that people call already.
I said all the numbers they call say check my here already because I don't want them to play for money business. So
Yeah, try again.
94.
Wow.
You can make it.
So you make it.
And I can make it. And I think what
Give people 3 tries. Try one more time, Henry, and that's it.
One more time, 89 range.
We will not tell you. You be on the show. You heard all the numbers being called. That wrote it down in my brain. I mean, so if I was calling the more time, I think we need $15 already.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Go for 86.
You got it?
86.
You won.
Yes.
You won.
Yes. Yeah, what?
I could say 86. I can't see on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if Henry will mind, will he just name all the people who want tonight, including y'all, and you know, so they can hear that name one more time the radio, and then tomorrow you guys can transfer the money to the account, or they will come and get it at the station. Want to thank everybody for playing.
And thank you for listening as well.
You put their names in there. You call it.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. So just call the names.
So we got Mount Sarah, she won. We got Abraham Card, we got D Dodo Kedayen, we got Jonathan, we got Ansu. So we got 5 persons on the list.
Congratulations to the 5 person. We hope you have a beautiful weekend. May God bless you all and keep you healthy and keep you safe in a country that is not safe, because right now Liberia is not safe as far as we're concerned with everything that we spoke here about today. But we want to thank you guys for being in the studio. God bless you for always helping out. CMC remains strong. CMC remains the strongest, the fastest growing party in the history of Liberia. Thank you so much.
Yes, I also just want to thank you. CMC is here for you. It's your home. Join us so that we can come and transform Liberia. So it's good, and have a great, 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 wonderful weekend.